It's 11 p.m. You've got nowhere to be tomorrow, and you're thinking, what can I actually finish tonight? Here's the thing about anime. Some shows drag on for hundreds of episodes with filler arcs that go nowhere. But then there's this other category. Tight, focused 12 or 13 episodes that tell a complete story and get out. No padding, no wasted scenes, just pure storytelling designed to be consumed in one sitting. So let's talk about the ones actually worth losing sleep over. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is the real overnight special. 10 episodes, Edgerunners tells a somber tale of classism and corporate greed and how it impacts those stuck under the city's thumb. And it's a short anime with only 10 episodes. David Martinez isn't fighting a villain you can point to, he's fighting Night City itself, this system that promises you can upgrade yourself into mattering and then crushes you anyway. It's like if Hans from Frozen was an entire city. Everything looks shiny and promising until you realize the whole thing was designed to use you up and move on. Erased is another 12-episode masterpiece. Erased is an anime best experienced in one viewing session, and coming in at only 12 episodes, that's definitely doable on a lazy weekend. Satoru goes back in time to prevent murders, including saving a childhood friend named Kaio. But it's not really about time travel. It's about getting a second chance to be the person you wished you'd been, to actually show up when it mattered. The show hits differently at 3 a.m. when you're thinking about your own life. Madoka Magica, 12 episodes that will absolutely wreck you. Madoka Magica takes a sharp turn only 3 episodes in, and there's hardly ever a wasted sentence or moment throughout the show. This magical girl anime starts all cute and hopeful, then episode 3 happens and you realize you're not watching what you thought you were watching. The show subverts everything you expect from the genre. By the end, you're questioning whether hope itself is worth the cost. Here's what makes these shows perfect for overnight watching. They understand economy. The beauty of these best 12-episode anime series is how they jump right in with no wasted moments. No beach episodes unless they matter. No training arcs that go nowhere. Every scene counts. When you're watching at 2 a.m. and your brain is tired, that tight storytelling becomes almost hypnotic. You can't stop because the show won't let you breathe. Paranoia Agent is 13 episodes of psychological chaos. A mysterious attacker on roller skates starts assaulting people in Tokyo, but the show isn't really about catching him. It's about how society creates its own monsters. Each episode follows different characters, all connected by their inability to face reality. The show gets increasingly surreal as it goes on, peeling back layers of collective anxiety and self-deception. It's the kind of anime that makes you pause mid-episode just to process what you're actually watching. Created by Satoshi Kon, the same mind behind Perfect Blue, so you know it's going to mess with your head. The Promised Land Season 1 is 12 episodes of pure tension. Emma and the other orphans at Gracefield House discovered their perfect home is actually a farm breeding them for consumption. The kids must outsmart their caretaker, Isabella, who's basically a maternal figure turned nightmare. What makes this terrifying isn't the monsters outside. It's the realization that the people who raised you with love were preparing you for slaughter the whole time. The show packs incredible world building, suspense, and horror in just one season. Every episode ends on a cliffhanger that makes stopping impossible. Death Parade is 12 episodes about judging souls in the afterlife. People play games, and based on how they play, their fate gets decided. Death Parade plays with emotions, shifting from heartwarming stories to heartbreaking moments, with stunning animation and perfect music. It's beautiful and devastating, sometimes in the same episode. The opening is weirdly upbeat considering the show makes you cry. Look, you can watch anything if you skip sleep. That's not the question. The question is whether the experience actually rewards that commitment. These shows do. They're designed to be consumed in one sitting. They're structured for it. The pacing doesn't drag because it can't afford to. The mysteries get answered because there's no second season to string you along. Monster and Death Note require more than one night unless you're actually superhuman. But the shorter ones, Cyberpunk, Edgerunners, Madoka, Erased, Death Parade, Paranoia Agent, The Promised Land, those are genuine overnight experiences. So, if you're up late, scrolling through options, wondering what actually deserves your attention, consider this. The best overnight anime aren't the ones that simply occupy your time. They're the ones that make you glad you stayed awake. The the ones that lodge in your brain and refuse to leave, the ones you'll still be thinking about weeks later when you're supposed to be doing something else. Thanks for watching, and if you do pull an all-nighter with any of these, I hope it's worth the sleep you're sacrificing.